Hello there everybody, my name is Chadarak, and welcome to Would You Rather? It's one of those fun little games online that we sort of like press the button, but it's just a little bit more straightforward, and it's cool because you actually get to see kind of similar to the last game, like what the different results are, and I wish you could see it. Well, my camera angles always aren't that good, but we're in my Christmas sweater. Because it's almost Christmas. I'm so excited, I love Christmas, it's one of my favorite holidays, so let's go ahead and start playing. Be known as the all-time greatest. Would you rather be a mathematician or a writer? Ooh, that's a tough one because I actually really like math. I didn't used to like it at all, really, but being like in-depth writing is really cool. That's a tough one. I really don't know. I guess for the sake of my love of math and science, I'm gonna go with math. Alright, yeah, I figured writing would have a little bit of an edge on that one, just because, like, there is some really cool writing out there. Alright, would you live with Steve Harvey and co-host Family Feud with him, or live with Jeff Foxworthy and co-host Steve Harvey, all the time. Yeah. Actually, I'm surprised that one's not as skewed more. Steve Harvey's awesome. Like, I don't like that Family Feud has gotten a little bit more, like, risque than it used to be. But Steve Harvey definitely is a little is funny. I like that. All right. Would you rather be slapped full force by a UFC fighter or forced to lick a dog turd? Now, are we talking like Conor McGregor, full force UFC fighter, or are we talking like Kimbo Slice, or like even I don't know? Cause I feel like they would make your stomach be like dog turds. Do I get a glass of milk, or do I have something to like right there for when I have to have the dog turd? I don't know. I feel like I would like the adrenaline from being hit though too. I feel like realistically I would say dog turd. Well, no, it's a slap. It's not even like they're punching me. I'm gonna go with a slap. Yeah, everyone went with the slap. Okay. I'm not saying that's good. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, if everyone goes with this, go with that. But I thought they were saying punch at first, because the punch I would definitely have been like, that's not so good. Would you rather stop showering or stop brushing your teeth? Oh my gosh, that's awful. That's a terrible one. Cause like cleanliness is incredibly important. But also, so is brushing your teeth, because like, I've always struggled with brushing my teeth ever since I was a child. But that's a tough one, because you really would never get clean. Oh no, but not being able to brush your teeth. Now see, this is like a double whammy for me, because when I was younger and like I struggled with brushing my teeth, I actually, it might be weird, but I actually put my toothbrush and toothpaste in the shower. That way I couldn't avoid it. It would be like, because like whenever I get in the shower, I sort of have like a like ritual that goes about, where it's like I get in, it's shampoo, body wash, teeth brush, and then kind of like rinse and relax. Unless I'm like really busy, then there's no rinse and relax. But yeah, so I mean, they're kind of one and the same for me, but I feel like if I absolutely had to, man, this is hard. I really don't know if I could stop showering. I don't know. I'm gonna go with stop brushing my teeth. Yeah, I can't deal with not being showered. I couldn't do it. There's some days, especially when you like come home from like a hard day of work and you're just like, oh my god, I stink, I smell. Like the worst is when you become like self-aware to your own stink. Like it's only happened to me a couple times, but it's like I've worked a lot of like restaurant jobs too. So like the very first job I ever had, I worked at a crab house. So it was like there were some nights I had to shower like 2 or 3 times, and that was awful. Would you rather have a monster truck or have a chariot with horses? Oh, chariot with horses. That's badass. I mean, everyone has a truck. How many people do you know have a chariot with horses? That chariot with horses would be badass. You'd be like a Roman gladiator, roaming the streets with an iron fist, as every car passes you and it takes you like 3 hours to get anywhere. But I mean, like, I think you'd be like, oh yeah, my chariot has 2 horsepower. What does yours have? Oh, that's like 26. Okay. Moving on. Would you rather be Cinderella or be Ariel? I personally have always liked The Little Mermaid better than Cinderella. I actually never really liked Cinderella. I didn't really like. I mean, it's like a cool story and all, but I definitely like the musical side too. Yeah. I'm glad everyone else agrees, because it's definitely cooler. I like it a lot more. And you got Sebastian in the Deep Blue, man. Would you rather be Dr. Zoidberg or be Kif? Well, Kif is in love with the Asian girl, so there's that. But you have to be like the weird Zoidberg. I'm gonna go with Zoidberg. Yeah, because the internet loves Zoidberg, I feel like. Perfect. Next one. Would you rather have met Jesus or have met Confucius? Or you could be one of those people that thinks that, like, I don't know. Because, like, okay, so, like, obviously Jesus has his religious backgrounds and where that would be interesting to meet him. And I'm just doing this as, like, straight up. I'm not trying to get into a religious debate or anything. But Confucius, I feel like I've met Confucius, but the frickin', I don't know. This is tough. Because, like, Confucius had a lot of sayings. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Jesus just because I kind of feel like he's a little bit more into the front of things than, like, necessarily Confucius is. Like, unless you're like, I feel like unless you're, like, actually, like, into, like, Confucianism, which I probably butchered that, so I'm sorry if I did. If anyone wants to teach me how to say it, I would love to know. But I feel like you'd get a lot more, like if I were to sit down and really talk to, like, Confucius in one room and, like, Jesus in another room, I feel like I would come out a lot more with stuff that Jesus has to say. That's just me. I don't know. I'm not really sure. So, would you rather castrate a lamb using only your teeth, or would you wrestle a territorial 8-foot alligator by diving onto his back? I don't know, because I'm gonna say wrestle a territorial 8-foot alligator, which a lot of people agree with me on, only because one of the it's kind of speaking back on, like, rituals and stuff you do on your way, like, every time you came home. There was one thing that I always did where I always had this thing where, like, we had, like, a little TV in our kitchen. So, like, every day I came home from school, it was one of those TVs that actually had, like, a VHS, like, attached to the television. Like, just, like, a little CRT. It was probably, like, I think it might have been, like, an 8-inch. Like, something really, really, really small. And, I, like, for the longest time, one of the only VHSs I pulled out to watch was, Happy Gilmore. So, like, if I came home from school and I was just, like, was going to have, like, a snack or, like, eat dinner right after school, like, I would just press play wherever I left off, and if I finished the movie, I would rewind it back for the next time I ate, I could watch it. So, I feel like by watching so much Happy Gilmore, I know how to wrestle an alligator, and I know how to get the head into a box for Chubbs. You hear that, Chubbs? You might have gotten his eye, but I got his head. So I'm gonna go with that. Yes. Would you rather have no fingers or have no ears? I feel like not having ears would be cooler, just because, like, your other senses would be heightened. Because, like, even though you have no fingers, that doesn't necessarily mean you've lost your sense of touch. Whereas, like, your ears are the only way you actually hear something. So I kind of feel like that would be cooler. I mean, you wouldn't be able to hear anything, so there's that. But I'm gonna go with that. What would people say? Yeah, 606,488 people agree that having no ears would be cooler than having no fingers. I don't know if cooler is the right word, but yeah, let's go with that. Would you rather have a Jello room or have a pillow room? Jello room. What? You could literally eat your room. Well, okay. I guess I should have. If the Jello could self-replicate, that'd be great. Cause you could, like, literally, like, you know, bounce all over the place, like, but then eat it. Oh, I guess I should have asked what flavor Jello. Ugh, that could have been disastrous. I didn't even think of that. That could have been disastrous. Would you rather live poor with Jesus than go to heaven, or live richly with Satan and then go to hell? That is quite the paradox. See, I don't like these questions because I don't like the questions that like really are really, you know, like I don't know. Cause I guess heaven would be cool, but then again, most of my friends are assholes, so I feel like a lot of them would go to hell. So I'm gonna go with that. And a lot of people went with going to heaven. But that's good. See, I don't like those questions just because I don't like pushing the envelope of like religion. It's just one of those things I would rather not talk about because everyone has their own religion and everyone should be respectful of everyone's own religion, what they believe in, things like that. So I feel like for stuff like this, like I don't really like those. So I'm gonna ask now: would I rather only be able to meow yet have 9 lives, or be able to talk and live once? YOLO! Yeah! Yeah! YOLO! Okay. Sleep for only 3 hours on a night on an extremely comfy bed. Or sleep as long as you want on a cold rock. Well, I normally only sleep 3 hours anyway, so I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? Totally makes sense. Okay. Would you rather burn to death or drown? Oh, no. Oh, no. Now, see, like, what kind of burn to death? Is it the kind of burn that would be so intense that it would actually like burn all like the pain receptors off of me and I wouldn't even feel it? Because like drowning like would be around the room and suffocating, and suffocating is not fun. Like there's only been a couple of situations in my life where I actually have had the chance to like suffocate, and it's not no I don't like it at all. So I'm gonna go with burn to death because what? The people are crazy. Although I guess mine was more situational. Like, you know, I don't know. All right, fine. All right, we're only gonna do like 3 more. Three more, I think, is what we'll do for today. So, would you rather die from hypothermia or die from hyperthermia? I'm gonna go with hypothermia just because I hate being warm to begin with. Wow, this really makes my last one look stupid. But yeah, like I like being cold. Like I prefer to be cold. Like I live in a seasonal area, so like. We live right by the ocean, and you know it's more of like a resort town, I guess, more than a seasonal area. I didn't mean to say it like that because like a winter place could be a seasonal area too. But yeah, like I hate being hot. I hate being warm. So like I feel like I would rather be cold than like you know be like sweating my balls off, because that would suck. All right, would you rather be loved or be feared? Is this a trick question? I definitely would like to be loved. Yeah. I guess this was really more of a like a would you rather be a superhero or supervillain kind of thing. But I don't know. Alright, would you rather change your religion or change your political party? Oh my gosh, next question. That literally, I don't care about either of those. I really don't. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't care about people, like, you know, whatever people, just for moving on. Okay. Would you rather be named after a car or be named after a produce, like fruits or veggies? I'm gonna go with car. Yeah, because it'd be cool. I'd definitely drive a car named after myself. Well, am I named after the car? I didn't read that correctly. I need to stop doing that, but I absolutely love these kind of games. Like, they're really nice, and I feel like you can, like, generate a lot of talk about them, because, like, they're cool. And I love that they actually break down, like, what people have said versus... It's like, it's cool that they actually have that proper breakdown, like, percentage-wise, than the actual number of it, so that's really neat. So I really like this game. I'm probably going to do more of these, because these are actually really fun, and I actually got it to work this time, because I tried to record one of these once before, and I couldn't do it right at all, and it really stunk. But I actually really like it a lot. It's also free on like mobile phones as well, so if you guys want to download the app, you can. Or you can just go follow the link I have in the description below, and you guys can try it out for yourselves. Let me know what you guys had versus what I had. So thank you guys so much for watching this first episode on Would You Rather. If you guys liked it, hit the like button. Comment what you guys thought, and comment to me what you guys want to put as like in retrospect to what I put. And share this video with your friends if you guys really enjoyed it a lot. So if you guys want to see more stuff like this that I've done, you can check out the annotations probably going to appear in a minute. So thank you guys so much again for watching. And as always, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye! You have godlike powers to die at the age of 20. I mean, if I could have godlike powers to be immortal, how would I die at the age of 20? So I'm going to push the button. 35. Now, rack. Now, alcohol. Right, now I need a bandage. Bandage. I freaking Where's the freaking bandage? Why didn't you pull it? You are the worst freaking doctor in the world.